Okay, welcome to section 510. Today we are going to be dividing mixed numbers. So very similar to what we did yesterday. And if you recall, we talked about how this would be slightly different. And the main reason, or the main purpose that it's different, is because now we have these mixed numbers. So our first step is extremely important, and one that we've talked about when we multiply fractions as well, or mixed numbers as well. You have to change your mixed numbers to improper fractions. You have to. Okay? If you don't do that, it's going to make things a lot more complicated for you. So we need to make sure that we do remember to change those. Try to fix this here. All right. So you change them to improper fractions, and then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to flip them. It's got a little messed up here, so I'm going to rewrite it. So you're going to flip the second number just like before. So it's going to be 25/4 and 2/5. I'm going to flip it over and change it to multiplication. Okay, so same process, the same thing we've been doing before. When it was just normal fractions, first one stays the same. The second one is going to change to its reciprocal, and division changes to multiplication. Now we're going to cross reduce, and this is when cross reducing becomes very helpful, because as the numbers get bigger, it's going to be harder to simplify and multiply these numbers. So if we can divide and simplify or cross reduce our numbers before we start our division, it's just really going to help out. So I'm going to cross reduce these guys and get 1 and 5, and now multiply across. 5 times 1 is 5. Try that again. 2 times 1 is 2. Okay. So I've cross-reduced. It looks like I skipped a step. Then I multiply by numerators by denominators, and then you're going to simplify your answer. So to simplify it, in this case, I need to change my improper fraction to a mixed number. So 2 goes into 5 2 whole times with a remainder of 1. And how we do that is on the side. 2 goes into 5 twice. That's my whole number. Okay. Whatever I subtract and have left over, that's my remainder, which is also my numerator. So I have 2 and 1, and the denominator stays the same, halves. Okay. So we're going to do 5½ divided by 2. First step, change your mixed numbers to improper fractions. So I have 2 times 5, which is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So it's 11 over 2 divided by 2 over 1. Now make sure you do not change your division to multiplication until after you have flipped that number. So now I'm going to flip it. I get 11 halves times, flip it over, 1 over 2. So now I've changed division to multiplication, and I've taken my 2 and I've changed it to its reciprocal. Okay, at this point we're going to try to cross reduce. There's nothing I know of that can go into 2 and 1 other than 1. Nothing that can go into 11 and 2 other than 1. So I'm done with that. I'm going to multiply across. 11 times 1 is 11. 2 times 2 is 4. And then I want to know how many times 4 can go into 11. Well, 4 goes into 11 2 times. With a remainder of 3. So that means it's going to be 2 and 3/4. 2 and 3/4. And that's my answer. Okay. So now I have two mixed numbers. So I have 6 and 3/5 times 2 and 3/4. So I'm going to change them first. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 plus 3 is 33/5. fifths divided by 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11 fourths. Okay, so now at this point I'm going to change my problem. So I have 33 fifths times, flip it over, and multiply. Okay, I'm going to cross reduce. There's nothing that can go into 5 and 4, but what can go into 33 and 11? Well, 11 can. Make sure you're dividing by the same number. So 33 divided by 11 is 3. 11 divided by 11 is 1. Okay, at this point we can multiply. So I have 3 times 4, which is 12. I have 5 times 1, which is 5. So I want to change this to a mixed number by dividing. So 5 goes into 12 2 whole times with a remainder of 2. So my answer is 2 and 2 fifths. Okay, 2 and 2 fifths. And our last one. Okay, same process. We're going to change our mixed number into an improper. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. So I have 14 thirds. Divided by 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. So I have 20 ninths. Okay, notice I didn't change it to division yet because I've not flipped anything. So now I'm going to get 14 thirds times 9 20ths. Okay, in this problem you can see that I can cross reduce. So what can go into 3 and 9? Well, I can divide a 3 into both of these. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. What can go into 14 and 20? Well, we know 2 can. They're both even. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. 20 divided by 2 is 10. When I multiply across, I get 7 times 3, which is 21, and 1 times 10, which is 10. Okay, so I'm going to change that into a mixed number. 10 goes into 21 2 whole times with a remainder of 1. So that would be 2 and 1 tenth. 2 and 1 tenth. Now, if you didn't cross reduce, you would have a much larger set of numbers to work with. So 14 times 9 is going to give me 126. 3 times 20 is 60. Okay. See how many times 60 can go into 126, and it can go in 2 times with the remainder of 6 60ths. And then I would divide by 6 to get my 1/10. Okay, that process is fine. You're fine to do that. But the bigger the numbers are that you're multiplying, the more susceptible to a mistake you are. Okay, so if you can cross reduce, it's usually going to help you out a lot more. Okay, as always, thanks for watching. If you have questions for Mr. Kohling or I tomorrow, make sure you ask.